Greetings there in YouTube land, fellow YouTubers. My name is Jeff Elliott, and I've got a few videos on there dealing with my treasure hunting, and check those out. And I got 2 or 3 videos on there of me doing a little bit of side preaching. But this video is going to be, and these future videos, some of these my future videos are going to be about guns. I've been seeing a lot of videos on there about gun reviews, hunting with guns, just target practicing with guns, and I love that stuff. I love that stuff. But first, I'd like to start off by saying today is Sunday, January the 3rd. Happy belated New Year's Eve, everyone out there in YouTube land, family and friends. Also, before I get into this segment, video segment with guns, it's going to be called, probably a good title to be called, this video segment will be Show and Tell with Jeff Elliott. So that's going to be my new video segments in the future, Show and Tell with Jeff Elliott. And it's going to be gun related videos. But first of all, before I get into the show and tell part, I'd like to talk a little bit about, again, our federal government, Congress and Senate. There's their way of thinking as far as the United States goes, people, citizens of the United States, our federal government's way of thinking and believing on the gun issue, weapons, firearms issue. They seem to think and believe that guns kill people. Now, I'm about to display, I've got displayed right here on the floor, you can see it in the footage there, video footage. I've got 3 shotguns, and that's what this video segment is going to be on, show and tell with my 3 shotguns. But you can simply see, and these guns, these firearms the shotguns are loaded. Make no bones about it, they are loaded. I'm in a home. No kids, no women, no other guys. They're completely safe, but guns are safe. Guns are safe. It's the people who do not know how to use them makes the situation, the scenario, unsafe. Anybody that's their mind snaps and uses a firearm in a criminal manner, that's unsafe. That's not a toy. These weapons, guns, are not a toy. They are a weapon. They are a tool to be used only in circumstances of home defense, self-defense, killing wildlife, putting food on the table, or going to the target range and putting some lead down range in a safe manner. So those are the ways that weapons are used safely. They are a tool to use safely. And in the wrong hands, yes, they do kill people. The guns don't kill people. People kill people. So, maybe after the new election in 2016, after hopefully Trump will win and clean up the house a little bit in Washington, because he knows they're crooked and corrupt, and we all as Americans know they're crooked and corrupt. And we got those people in Washington that are leaders of our nation, and they think and they believe that guns kill people. I've yet to see any of my guns jump out of the gun cabinet or out of their gun cases, being loaded or unloaded. I've yet to see them go out and kill people, all on their own. So how stupid, how idiotic that way of thinking and believing is. And we got these so-called Congress and Senate, our federal government is trying to lead our country. Yeah, they're trying to lead us straight to hell in a handbasket. They're trying to do that with us being as much as $20 trillion in debt. So that shows you right there, that's poor piss examples. Our federal government, leaders of this nation, are just the worst kinds of an example to our kids growing up today. When they think and believe that guns on their own can kill people. So maybe Mr. Trump in 2017, when he actually gets into the office, maybe he'll clean the house up a little bit. Hopefully he will. Okay, I'm going to jump off my soapbox because it just makes me upset talking about that crooked and corrupt federal government. All right, show and tell with Jeff Elliott. I got three of my shotguns. I've only got 3 shotguns. I'd love to collect some more shotguns when I can afford to. I'd love to own and collect some stagecoach guns. I know I don't want to take long barrel guns and chop them off and make stagecoach. No, I don't want to do that. I could do that, but I don't want to do that. There's plenty of there's guns out there, shotguns to be bought that's cut down to 20 inches and 18 or 19 inches to have that authentic stagecoach shotgun look, if you will, in your collection. And I'd like to perhaps see some bolt action 12-gauge shotguns I'd like to collect. I don't have one of those. I'd like to collect one of those. But let's get right into the gist of this 3 shotgun collection here. First one up is going to be a good old 12-gauge. They're all 3 12-gauge shotguns. And we have here nice, near mint condition, Harrington & Richardson H&R Topper Model 58, 12-gauge, holds 3-inch shells, and of course shoots at 2 3/4-inch shells also, with a fixed modified choke. Now, the only thing I've done to this in modification is added a limb saver recoil pad. Because back in the 90s, I think it was, when I've done some skeet shooting with this, and boy, it kicks like a mule without the recoil pad. It just has the hard butt plate on the end there. Excuse me. And I just bought this, and it slips on like a glove, fits like a glove. So I haven't shot it yet with the new limb saver recoil pad. And on the other modification, my eyesight ain't the greatest, so I added this fiber optic green front sight, and it just handles like a dream. See there? I can see that front bead. I mean, that front fiber optic sight just slick as a whistle. And yes, again, I've got it loaded in case you want to see. I'm not going to let the shell pop out. There's the 12-gauge shell. I'm going to snap it back. And these guns are the safest guns in the world. All guns are safe in the right hands. All guns are safe. But these guns right here, single shot 12-gauge, are the safest guns in the world. It has to literally be the hammer. You got it loaded. The hammer has to be pulled back. It's got a safety bar in there mechanism. So anyway, that's a safety feature. But I got to pull it all now. See, a finger has to press that trigger in order for this gun to go off. But in the right hands, you hold that hammer back, squeeze the trigger, and ease that hammer forward. And you see, in the right hands, guns are the safest tools in the world. So there's guys on YouTube, and I know they're going to do what they got to do to their shotguns, what they want to do. They want to chop their barrels off to 18, 19 inches, whatever. They want to chop these butt stocks off about 3 or 4 inches and just, you know, make a tactical weapon out of it. And that's cool for them. It's okay for them. But this was given to me back in 1978 for Christmas. So I guess this was under the Christmas tree in 1978 by my mama and my papa. So would I do anything else to this to make it ugly? No, this is a beautiful, great firearm as it is. 28-inch barrel. It's lightweight. You can maneuver it in a house for defense purposes. Whatever. It's just so lightweight. You just come up there just real quick, just like that right there, and you on your target. You can hold a flashlight in your hand and still shoot this shotgun if you needed to. Only thing else I'm going to add to it is going to be a slip-on sling. I saw one guy on YouTube, and I love YouTube. I saw one guy on YouTube. He had one, and it was a muzzle loader sling. And it just slid on back here to the buttstock, and it just tied it around up here, slim and trim around the barrel. And matter of fact, I saw that, and he put the link down there where to go to Cabela's, I believe, or somewhere to order it. And I can't remember whether it's Cabela's, but I can't remember that was the retailer. But I found it. And I ordered me one, so I got it coming in. So, yeah, this is a very sentimental firearm. I would never do anything to dismember this or disrupt or just destroy this weapon. It's great as is. Shoots bird shot, light loads, buckshot. It's modified choke, so I don't know if I can shoot slugs in it or not. Anybody in YouTube land, please let me know if it's safe to shoot slugs out of this gun. I'm not going to chop this barrel off. That's probably why a lot of guys do, so they can shoot slugs out of their shotgun. Open bore. So this is modified, fixed modified choke. Guys out there in YouTube land, if it's okay, let me know if it's okay to shoot slugs out of this. Not that I will, but it'd be nice to know if I can. And if you can't kill anything you need to kill, in terms of food or put on a table or bad guys, perpetrators entering your home illegally or whatever, you can kill anything you need to kill shooting field loads or buckshot, double-aught buckshot. So next gun up will be, let's put down the old Topper 58 single shot, and let's grab the that first shotgun was given to me for Christmas back in '78. So I called Harrington Richardson, and it was manufactured in '77. You give them the serial number, and they'll tell you exactly when it was manufactured. So it was manufactured in 1977. Now this shotgun we have here now is a Remington 870 Magnum, special purpose. So it has a mid-bead, it's 12 gauge pump shotgun, and again it's loaded. I'm not going to unload it because I got them ready. I got them ready to go and do a video segment, go do a target practice session, maybe this week or next week. And I'm going to capture that on video too, me shooting these shotguns. So I haven't shot shotguns in a while, so I'm going to be ready for that. And the only thing, when I bought this back in the early to mid '90s, brand new, only thing I've added to this was the sling itself. It's 12 gauge, shoots 3-inch shells, shoots 2 3/4-inch shells. I wouldn't want to shoot anything larger than 3-inch shells anyway. So it's a 21-inch barrel, so that's perfect for home defense right there. Slings, I mean, it just swings naturally, and it points naturally, and it's just right on time, you know. I've added, like I say, the sling, and I've added the red fiber optic sight. And if you can see it there, the red fiber optic sight. And it's just a great all-around. Holds 3 shells, 2 in the magazine tube, and of course one in the chamber. Shoots great. Shoots real great. It came with the swivel studs and the swivels there. It came with all I had to do was just buy a sling for it. So that's a 21-inch barrel. I wouldn't want, if I was going to buy a gun, shotgun with a short barrel, I wouldn't want it to be no shorter than say 19 inches, yeah. But this is 21-inch barrel. That's a nice shotgun right there too. Yep. And last but not least, my papa's shotgun, which is mine now. He passed away September 13 of last year, 2015, yeah. So I got his Remington 1100 semi-automatic 12 gauge shotgun. It shoots 2 3/4-inch shells only, and it's modified, fixed modified choke. I forgot to mention on my Remington 870, it's a screw-in choke system. So you screw in multiple chokes. I think I got improved cylinder in there in that shotgun, pump shotgun now. And of course I've got full, extra full, turkey choke full, extra full, whatever, and improved cylinders in the barrel now. And this one is a modified choke, same as my Harrington Richardson barrel there. Only thing I've added to this, it shoots like a dream. I don't know if I'll add a limb saver to this or not, because I had another 1100 of my own, and I traded it in, traded it in on that 870 special purpose back in the 90s. And I kind of wished I'd have kept that Remington 1100. It had a ventilated rib, and it had a mid bead and a white bead up front, and a recoil pad. I kind of wished I'd have kept that shotgun, and that was my only biggest regret of getting rid of that shotgun. Not that I didn't want the Remington 870 special purpose, but I went back 3 days later to try to buy back that Remington 1100 that was mine, and the gun dealer had already sold it. So, but I didn't give him any heads up to save it for me, so I could come back and buy it. So that was all good. That was my biggest regret, only biggest regret, when dealing with guns, collecting guns, selling guns, trading guns, whatever. So anyway, back to my Papa shotgun. Again, it shoots 2 3/4 inch shells, and only thing I've added was a, like I say, True Glow green fiber optic front sight. And again, it points and it's loaded. I got 3 shells in there, 2 in the magazine and 1 in the pipe. It's on safe, and it just points and just, you know, just points real easy like. And of course, it's a little bit of weight to it. My 870 probably weighs about 7.5, 8 pounds. Probably, yeah, somewhere along there, 8.5, 7, 8, 8.5 pounds. And this one weighs about the same. Excuse me, about 7, 8 pounds, yeah. And of course, the lightest one's the Harrington Richardson, right at about 6, 6.5 pounds, if that. So yeah, I was very, very, very proud, very tickled to get my father's. He had 3 guns, and this was one of them. This Remington 1100 semi-automatic. It shows some little light wear, but not abused at all. So some real light wear marks, you know, on his 1100, but no abuse whatsoever. No abuse whatsoever. And same way with my Harrington Richardson H&R Topper 58. So hopefully this week, Thursday of this week, I'll get out to the range and do some video of me shooting these shotguns. Some buckshot, some birdshot. I'm going to try to kill a few zombies as well as some water bottles. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I think I've said all I needed to say about these 3 shotguns. Hope you get to tune in for the next video segment of